Hey everyone, it's Agent Ann Stewart, and I'm going to give you my 3 best tips on moving to the Portland, Oregon area, so stay tuned. All right, so today I'm going to give you my 3 best tips on moving to the Portland, Oregon area. And if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about moving to the area from out of state. We currently have about 38% of all of our buyers looking to move to Oregon, Portland area from out of state. We have a huge population of people moving in, and they're all trying to figure out what to do, where to buy, and all the ins and outs. So I'm gonna give you my 3 concise best tips that I can give you as you're thinking about moving to Portland. The first one, and probably the dirty little secret of the Portland, Oregon area, is traffic. If you're thinking about buying in Portland or any suburb around Portland, you need to start with traffic patterns, because the reality is that, we may not be as bad as our counterparts up in Seattle or down in LA, but we still have traffic issues, and they've gotten quite a bit worse. I've lived here my entire life, and I can tell you the last 5 years have changed dramatically. So think about your commute. Think about if you have to commute to work, or commute to see friends and family, or what you'd like to do, and let that be sort of a barometer depending on where you are commuting to on a regular basis. If you are commuting from across the river to Washington and Vancouver, you may have a long commute if you have to work all the way down in Wilsonville. Or if you live across town on the east side and you're commuting to the west side, that can really factor in. So maybe you're used to a long commute. Maybe you're coming from an area where an hour in the car is no big deal. But I have a lot of people who are sensitive to the commutes and what Portland has. In fact, a lot of people end up selling their houses just to get closer to work, so they're not, just living in their cars. So know your commute. Let that also be your barometer to where you're going to look for your property. Number 2 is going to be your lifestyle. So Portland is known for our lifestyle. We have great restaurants. We have a really great downtown scene. There's the east side, there's the west side. We have great school systems. We have suburbia. We have country property. We're close to wine. What do you want for a lifestyle? Do you picture yourself in the suburbs where you're living in a community and might take you 45 minutes to get to downtown Portland? Or are you looking to be right in the heart of downtown Portland, where you can get to things very readily, either via walking or on a bike or a car? Are you looking to be in a condo high-rise? You don't want to deal with, the suburbs. You want to be right in the heart of where all the action is, and you're willing to pay an HOA and deal with being in a high-rise. Are you looking for country property? We get a lot of people who want to come out here and they want to buy acreage and they want to have a little piece of land. The beauty of Portland is you can get all of that, all within your fingertips right here. So figure out what your lifestyle is. What do you picture your daily, weekly, monthly, and seasonally, how it's going to be for you. And then let that also be a guide to saying, okay, what neighborhoods and parts of town fit my lifestyle the best? All right. Number 3, sticker shock. Okay. So a lot of people move to Portland or start looking for housing, and they are wildly, ill-impressed with our prices. Now, if you're coming from a place like California, it may not be a big a deal. You guys tend to drool at our prices because we have a lot to offer you for the money based on where you're coming from. But if you're coming from other parts of the country where $250,000 gets you a lot of house, you're going to be in for a big surprise, because Portland, we have some high prices. Our average sales price right now is right around the $500,000 range on average. Now, if you have a budget and you cannot go to the median sales price, it's not to say we don't have houses underneath that price point. We most certainly do, but you're going to have to make some more compromises, and you're going to be guided more by your price point. You can definitely see condos and townhomes in the $200 to $300 range, but you're going to struggle to find a house under $300,000 unless you get pretty far out from the Portland metro area. So if you are thinking about moving to the Portland, Oregon area, hit me up. I'm happy to share with you more details about what you should be looking for in a house based on your needs and criteria.